At first he ignored it. He told himself she would never betray him. She was his wife, the mother of his son. But in the weeks that followed, she became distant. She no longer laughed when Keto played in the dirt. She no longer hummed while cooking. She no longer reached for Juma at night. And then, last night, she had packed what little she owned and disappeared into the darkness. Juma sat beneath the great baobab tree, his hands clasped between his knees. The weight of shame pressed against his back. A soft rustling made him look up. It was his sister, Sefu, her face etched with quiet sadness. "She is gone," Sefu said. It was not a question. Juma exhaled, rubbing his face. "Yes." Sefu sat beside him, plucking at the hem of her skirt. "And you? What will you do now?" What could he do? Abini had made her choice. He could not chase after her, could not drag her back. "I will raise Keto," he said simply. "I will work my land." Sefu studied him for a long moment. "You are a good man, Juma. Do not let this break you." He nodded, but deep inside, something cracked. Days passed. Then weeks. Abini did not return. The village continued as it always had, the rhythm of life unchanged. But for Juma, everything was different. Keto asked for his mother less and less. The boy was young, he would forget in time. But Juma would not. He worked harder than ever, throwing himself into his farm, into raising his son. He had no time for sorrow.